วิตจะสดใสกินอยู่ถูกอนามัยโรคภัยไม่เบียดเบียน
คุณกำลังฟังสวทภูเก็ต FM 96.75 เมกะเฮิรตซ์สื่อสร้างสรรค์ทันสมัยทันเหตุการณ์
Phuket Variety on Radio Thailand Phuket 96.75 MHz. Golden Oldies, news about Phuket and national and international interesting items. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Radio Thailand Phuket on 96.75 MHz. I'm Herman, your host for today, as well as every Saturday and Sunday evening from 5 till 6 p.m. We listen to Blondie, Heart of Glass. Blondie is an American rock band founded in 1974 New York City by the singer Debbie Harry and the guitarist Chris Stein. The band was pioneer in the American new wave scene in the mid-70s in New York City. Its first two albums contained strong elements of punk and new wave, and although highly successful in the United Kingdom and Australia, Blondie was regarded as an underground band in the United States until the release of Parallel Lines in 1978. Over the next 4 years, the band released several hit singles, including Dreaming, One Way to Another, Heart of Glass you just heard, Call Me, Atomic, The Tide is High, and Rapture. The band became noted for its eclectic mix of musical styles, also incorporating elements of disco, pop, reggae, funk, and early rap music. Blondie disbanded after the release of their sixth studio album, The Hunter, in 1982. Harry continued to pursue a solo career with varied results after taking off a few years off to take care for the partner Stein, who was diagnosed with a rare autoimmune disease of the skin. The band reformed in 1997, achieving renewed success, and their sixth number one single in the United Kingdom with Maria in 1999, exactly 20 years after their first hit in England with the single Heart of Glass. The group toured and performed throughout the world during the following years and was inducted in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2006. Blondie has sold around 40 million records worldwide and is still active. The band's 11th studio album, Pollinator, was released in 2017. By 1982, the year the band initially broke up, Blondie has released 6 studio albums, each exhibiting a stylistic progression from the last. The band is known not only for the striking stage persona and the vocal performance of Harry, but also for incorporating elements in their work from numerous subgenres of music, reaching from their punk roots to embrace new wave, disco, pop, rap, and reggae. In March 2006, Blondie, following an introductory speech from Charlie Manson of Garbage, was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. 7 members, Harry, Stein, Berg, Destry, Infante, Nigel Harrison, and Valentine, were invited to the ceremony, which had led an onstage spat between the extant group and their former bandmate Infante, who asked during the live broadcast of the ceremony that he and Nigel Harrison would be allowed to perform with the group, a request refused by Harry, who stated that the band already rehearsed their performance. On May 22, 2006, Blondie was inducted in the Rock Walk of Fame in Guitar Center on Hollywood Sunset Boulevard. New inductees are voted on by previous rock waltz inductees. And we go further with music. The next two performers are Americans with a different style of music. We start with a singer, songwriter, an actress and a businesswoman, 8-time Grammy Award winner, one of the top 100 greatest artists, Gloria Esteban with Hoy, followed by Jimi Hendrix, who is not there anymore, with a guitarist, songwriter, singer, a main career only 4 years, born 1942, passed away in the 70s, with Hear My Train A Coming from Jimi Hendrix. Jimi Hendrix, one of the most best electric guitar players in the world, who left us too early and too young. Also today we have a spotlight, and the spotlight is on the Phuket walking street, known as well by Thai people as expats and tourists, an attraction in the Phuket Old Town, a Thai market for Thai and foreigners, Larcha walking, an attraction in the heart of the city. The origin of the name Lartai Phuket Walking Street is the word Larchai, that means big market. The market here is as big as the name suggests, and it's packed with food, souvenirs, a lounge, live music area on multiple places, an activity area, a point to take beautiful pictures, and of course shopping. It's a great landmark in the heart of the city, and it's a point of attraction from tourists and locals from around the world who visit Phuket. There are street activities at the Larcha Walking Street to keep you busy and to see the lifestyle of the Phuketian people. By occasion, you travel back in time, go to the past and to experience the Vivar Baba or the Baba Wedding Phuket event. Older ladies used to dress on Sundays and to wear their beautiful Baba dresses. Besides able to chill out about and buy food, souvenirs, it's a street for photographers. If you like street-style photos, this is the place to be. The market is open now, as every Sunday, from 4 till 10 p.m. The best time to visit is at the start of the market. The light is beautiful, and there are not so much people yet. If you ask my personal preferred time to visit, I would say low season, because it's less crowded. There's also Soi Romane within the main walking street, and it's mentioned as the 19th most beautiful street in the world. It's home to old Sino-Portuguese buildings, which is one symbol of the Phuket heart. Some buildings will have traces of their past, giving them a classic retro feel. For your information, this street used to be the red zone, or the Zona Rossa of Phuket town, but ladies, it's safe now unless you're afraid of the ghost from the past. The Lartia Walking Street is in Talang Road and Soi Romane. Starting from now in November 23, an additional market street in the area linked to Lartia is the Chartered Walking Street, created by the Phuket municipality and the Charter Tourism Community Enterprise with the Old Town Charter Bank Community on Pangna Road, a new attraction in the urban area that brings people in the community together for the generation new and old as well. As we told, it's in Pangna Road. Phuket City, a creative space promoting soft power in the hearts, opening a space for creative art activities. Charter Walking Street connects with Lachai on Pangna Road, Yabara Road to Phuket Road. Open every Sunday from 4 till 10 p.m. And they'll welcome you both for tourist and Thai. In Phuket, there is Lachai Walking and Chartered Walking Street waiting for you to visit. Also today, because it's Sunday, and you can participate and enjoy the music, do a dance on the street while the music tempts you, the street food, the shopping, the atmosphere, and don't forget the shopping. The next performers are two American performers. With these performers, we start in the 80s. The music, the singer-songwriter actress named Queen of Pop, and Madonna brings us 4 minutes featuring with Justin Timberlake, followed by the singer-songwriter, dancer, philanthropist, king of the pop. We have a king and a queen tonight here, king and a queen of pop, and performer Michael Jackson with Chicago. In an article of Travel Biz, we read that Thailand launches 3 new measures to make it easier for tourists to visit Has. In an effort to revitalize the tourism industry, the Thai government has announced a series of new travel measures designed to make the country even more attractive to international tourists. These initiatives, part of the quick win policy, are set to take effect over the coming months and are expected to boost tourism significantly. The measures, which include a temporary suspension of the TM6 form at the Sadao immigration checkpoint and temporary extension of the tourist visa exemption for Russian tourists and a temporary tourist visa exemption for Indian and Taiwanese tourists, are designed to make it easier for tourists to enter and to travel within the country. Starting November, the Thai government will temporarily suspend the TM6 form at the Sadao airport checkpoint in Songkhla province for 6 months. The temporary suspension of this form is expected to boost tourism in Songkhla province and suspending areas. It's a departure card or an arrival card and a departure card that must be completed by all visitors entering Thailand, and it can be a hassle for visitors while only staying in a short period of time. By suspending the TM6 at the Sadao immigration checkpoint, the government is making it easier and quicker for visitors to enter and exit through this important crossing point. A second point is that the extension of visa exemption for 90 days for Russian tourists. Also in November, the Thai government start temporarily to extend the tourism visa exemption to a 90-day stay from originally 30 days in a bilateral agreement. The temporary extension of the tourist visa exemption to a 90-day is designed to attract more customers from this country. As we know, Russia is a major source of tourists for Thailand, and the government believes that this measure will help to boost the tourism industry and the economy as a whole. And a third point is the temporary tourist visa exemption for Indian and Taiwanese tourists starting also November, and the government introduced also temporary visa exemption for tourists and Taiwanese until May next year. Is a significant change, as Indian and Taiwanese tourists were previously required to obtain a visa on arrival and pay for it with a maximum of 15 days to stay. The government also believes that this measure will help to boost tourism from India and Taiwan, which are both our major sources for tourism in Thailand. In addition to the measures listed above, the government also announced a number of other initiatives to boost tourism, such as increasing the number of direct flights to Thailand, promoting Thailand as a sustainable tourist destination, developing new tourist attractions and activities, investing in tourism infrastructure, and the Thai government is committed to making Thailand a world-class tourism destination. The new ease of travel measures are a significant step in this direction, and they are expected to have a positive impact on the tourism industry and the economy as a whole. And we go to rock and rock. We start with a rock band from England. Founded in 1965 and with psychedelic and progressive rock. Pink Floyd brings us Money of the Dark Side of the Moon, a song of 1973. And Prince, an American singer-songwriter, musician, and record producer, one of the greatest musicians of his generation, they call him the Artist. Born 1958, passed away 2016, Prince brings us Adore, a song of 2002.